Good morning everyone and welcome to this week's assembly. We've been really lucky this week to be able to welcome back Year 6 and Year 1, and still what's been really amazed by all the fantastic things everyone at home has been doing. This week we'll be hearing a story from Mrs Loughran, seeing all the fantastic learning you have been doing at home, and getting our stars of the week from Mrs Farley. But first, let's talk about money. When we talk about money, we're not talking about mansions and Ferraris. We're talking about how all of us manage our money. Being sensible and responsible with money is a valuable life skill that we all need to learn. As we gain independence, we need to make more decisions about our own money. Let's see what the pupils think about managing money.
The reason that I get pocket money because I help my nan out with the shopping. I stack it up for her and I clean dishes for her, and I try to help her out as much as I can, but I don't do it for the pocket money. I just do it to help.
Yes, I save my money. I save all my money because sometimes I want to buy some stuff like Nintendo Switch or the PS5.
I think it's important to manage money. You won't have enough money to pay for your essential things.
But the house that I grew up in, like, it was natural to do your chores, and it wasn't really worth getting the money for.
I think schools could give conversations to the children about how to spend their money responsibly. Schools can't force children to save their money, but they can give little chats. They could give lessons by to do drama, to do stuff like that. It doesn't have to be all boring for them. It can be interesting, so they could actually be encouraged to do the right thing.
Schools should try and make it not so obvious that they're teaching children to save their money. I think they should do it in a fun way, or children might not understand or listen, especially young children. So I think teach it to them in more of a fun way.
I don't spend it, or neither do I save it. What I do is when I get pocket money, I spend it each day, so I take out money from the pocket money I get, and when I get all that money, I'll spend it each day.
Maybe we think about saving money a bit like the Goldilocks story. If we save too much, we never have any fun or get to go anywhere. If we save too little, then we've not got anything if we ever come to a time in need. But if we save some and spend some, that means that we can have a good time but still have enough left over for if we need it. And now over to Mrs Loughran for our story this week.
Thank you, Ms Broadhurst. And now I have a story here that I think really fits in with this week's assembly theme. And it's called My Name Is Not Refugee. It's by Kate Milner. We have to leave this town, my mother told me. It's not safe for us, she said. Shall I tell you what it will be like? We'll have to say goodbye to old friends. You can pack your own bag, but remember, only take what you can carry. What would you take? We'll say goodbye to our town. It will be a bit sad, but quite exciting too. Do you think you could live in a place where there was no water in the taps and no one to pick up the rubbish? We'll march and dance and skate, and we'll run and walk and walk and walk, and wait and wait and wait, and get up again and walk and walk. How far could you walk? Sometimes we'll be by ourselves. It might get a bit boring. What games can you think of? Sometimes we will be with other people. Do you always hold on to your adult's hand when you should? We will see lots of new and interesting things. Do you like cars and lorries? We will sleep in some strange places. Where would you brush your teeth and change your pants? We'll hear words we don't understand. Can you speak more than one language? And taste new foods. What is the weirdest food you've ever eaten? We'll get to a place where we are safe and we can unpack. What things would remind you of your old home? And soon, those strange words will start to make sense. You will be called Refugee, but remember, Refugee is not your name. And now it's time to see your home learning.
Hello everybody, it's not Mrs Farley, it's Mr Hodkin. I can feel your disappointment, but you'll have to put up with me instead this week for the stars of the week. My first big star goes to everybody in what we're now calling Pod 2, which is our Year 6 children. They've all been in school, working really hard, following all our new rules. It's been absolutely brilliant having them back in school. We've really enjoyed it, and I know all your teachers have enjoyed it too. And on a personal note, being 2 meters away from you is absolutely fine with me as well. For all of those Year 6 children, keep them at arm's length would be my advice. Right, on to our stars. Okay, my first star goes to Amelia Ahmed in Marco Polo class for being so engaging when your teacher calls you at home. You're always so positive and cheerful, and it's obvious you enjoy sharing all of your home learning. Big well done, Amelia. My next star is Lola in Marie Curie class. She's created her own raft which floats in water. Amazing. You put a great deal of effort into it, and it looks amazing. Next is Alamia in Marie Curie as well, for showing a great interest in reading. You've been brilliant when sharing your understanding of different texts during all of your Google Meet sessions. Also in Marie Curie, 3 stars in Marie Curie. This is amazing work, Marie Curie. Zainab, for engaging in the different tasks set on Google Classroom, thank you for sharing your work. It's been great to see the huge effort you've put into these tasks. Next star in Berners-Lee class is Maisie, and this is for gaining confidence in her mathematical abilities and persevering to learn her times tables. Big well done, Maisie. Next up, Aryan in Einstein class. This is for your ongoing motivation with home learning, especially maths. It was lovely seeing you sharing your work confidently in our last Google Meet session. You are a superstar. Next up, so this is somebody from Pod 2, who I previously mentioned. This is Mohammed A, who's also been in Pod 1 up until quite recently. And this is for returning to Year 6 with a growing confidence and joy. It's been a pleasure to teach you again every day. That's really, really lovely to hear. Next up, another Year 6. This is Issa, for showing such excellent bowling skills in rounders during our PE session. Well done, Issa. This one's from me, actually. So this one goes to Maria in Brunel class. And this is for her amazing participation in our online fitness classes. Maria always gives 100%, and it's great to see her joining in with Miss Newton's fitness classes, because they're very important at the moment, very important. Well done, Maria. Next up is Danielus. He's in Pod 1 in school, and this is for designing and making a brilliant contraption to protect his egg soldier whilst it plummeted to the ground from the creative room rooftop. It was excellent. Next, Farhan in Attenborough class. This is for working really well with Miss Hunt and being engaged in the activity on your Google Meets. Well done, Farhan. Next is somebody from Galileo class, and this is Freddie, for his enthusiasm during our telephone conversation about his love of reading. It was great hearing about what you're reading and why you found it so interesting. A big well done. Issa in Cook class. This is for helping mum at home. You've been helping by putting away the dishes and also going to the toilet independently. We're all so proud of you, and it's lovely to hear how you're getting on. Remember, little things make a huge difference, especially in a time like this. Sayan in Degama class. Your star is for your amazing improvement with your basketball skills. You have been a persevering parrot, and now you can dribble the ball with your right and left hand. My next star goes to Mikhail in Little Park, and this is for joining us for his virtual home visit. He said hello and asked how the teachers were. He was very smiley and seemed super happy. Next star is somebody in Edison class, and this is for showing real resilience when trying to get onto our Google Meet sessions. And this star goes to Arafin. Well done, Arafin. Somebody else that's been in school, so this is someone from Pod 2, and this goes to Nabiha. This is for her outstanding contributions in science. She's used joined up thinking to produce some brilliant ideas. Next up is Umar from Da Vinci class, and this is for always joining our Google Meet sessions and for being brave this week, sharing your feelings about missing school. Your teachers say they miss you too, Umar, and we know how challenging this time has been. Keep joining us online until we can see each other face to face again. Penultimately, Yasir in Pasteur class, well done for continuing to persevere with your home learning and taking pride when sharing your work with your friends. And last, but by no means least, this is somebody else that's been in school. This is to Shuvo for gaining in confidence and really engaging with the different class discussions we've had since returning to school. Huge well done to everybody there. There are so many stars, and that's because all of your home learning and also now some of the learning that's going on in school, big well done from all of your teachers. For those of you still at home, we really miss you, and we hope we can see you all again soon. Thank you, until next week, bye bye.